Got my eyes straight ahead, got my head in the game. With the red light on, I'm just waiting for the change. Keep my head down low.
Hi, I'm Jay Fallon. Thanks for listening to the Slippery Slope. So, as I said, I was going to come back with a bit of a reaction about the shooting that happened yesterday in Caboolture. The shooting was by the Queensland police. They shot a 46-year-old male. Now, I got a call this morning. I was talking to an old work colleague of mine. He says, Jay, what's going on? They shot another person. He was a little concerned when he was listening to the footage. He was listening to the audio that came out that I put up from Channel 7 with the way things sound like they've gone down. And I've got to admit, when I listened to the audio, I thought there's a few issues, I believe. Before I get into that, I just want to go revisit some of the other things that have happened with Queensland Police over the last couple of years when it comes to shootings. We've been, ABC has done a report. I did an episode, or maybe a couple of episodes now, about police shootings and how numbers, the statistics have gone up. And I think it's getting a little out of control. I've got concerns with the way, perhaps it's the way police recruits are being taught, being trained at the academy. I'm not sure if it's that. I'm not sure if it's the type of people that we're now getting in the police, the type of personalities that we're chasing. We're so desperate for to get, bums in seats kind of thing, to get feet on the ground, boots on the ground, that maybe they're taking people in who maybe don't have the mindset to be a police officer, to actually serve the community. Maybe. I don't know. But I think we could all agree that there's a problem. We have a problem here in Queensland. I don't think it's good that we can have more shootings in our state than all the other states, and yet we don't have the highest population. And sometimes you have to look at what's going on. You have to reassess where you're going, and maybe take a hard look at yourself and think, well, maybe the problem is me. Maybe the problem is the organization. We, as the organization, we are the problem. As I've said before, I've done an episode, if nothing changes, well, then nothing changes. So if they're not going to change the way they're looking, the way they're looking at these incidents and at these shootings where police are involved in shooting a citizen, well, then nothing's going to change. Nothing changes. Nothing changes. Now, just want to go in and let's have a listen to the audio again. I'm going to bring it, just take it back, and I'm going to stop it along the way and just give a couple of thoughts or a couple of concerns that I have when I listen to this audio. Yeah. So 26 seconds it was on this audio. 26 seconds, they start saying, "Hey, got a knife." They've seen he's got a knife. 29 to 30 seconds, armed police, drop the knife, drop the knife. So just go back again here. "26, started. Hey, it's got a knife." 29 seconds, armed police, drop the knife, drop the knife. He starts on that little spiel. So that's about 3 seconds that have gone by now. Did you hear what he just said? It sounded like, I'm going to say, the offender, the man that they were there to arrest. It sounded like he said, "Have you got a warrant?" We'll go back, see if we can see what he's actually said. Is that what it sounds like he said? "You guys got a warrant, have you?" This is 34 seconds. So it started They've seen the knife. They've yelled out, got a knife, got a knife. 26 seconds, started yelling that. Now we're at 34 seconds. That's 8 seconds in. 37 seconds. So you've got 10 to 11 seconds between they see the knife, start yelling, got the knife, drop the knife. A couple of seconds later, armed police. 11 seconds after initially seeing the knife, bang. Now let's go back. Use of force model. I'm just using this one because this is the one that I remember seeing at the academy when I was there. Communication skills. So, okay, you can forget close hand tactics. Your presence is already in play. You're at the place, you're at the house, you're moved into the room. Forget open hand tactics, forget closed hand tactics, forget your OC spray, forget your restraining accoutrements at that time, forget your taser, forget your baton. What you've got, your presence, communication skills, situational containment, tactical withdrawal, firearm. They're the things that you've still got in play that you can still use. Your use of force options, I believe. I've got reservations about the time frames when you're listening to what's happened. You've got roughly 10 to 11 seconds between the first officer saying, got a knife, there's a knife, notifying everyone that there's a knife in play, and 10 to 11 seconds roughly between that first indication that there's a knife and then someone being shot. There doesn't seem to be a lot of communication going on, not a lot of direction. There was a strong delay, quite a bit of, I felt like a long delay going on where just nothing's happening. And then he's just shot. My concern is that police are finding it now that we're employing people who are crumbling under stress, crumbling under the pressure. We're employing people who haven't got communication skills, haven't got the necessary communication skills to de-escalate. Everything is happening and things are just being escalated. It doesn't seem to be any de-escalation. That's the issue I hear. It sounds like when you're listening to this, it doesn't seem to be a de-escalation of the situation. You can't hear anyone saying tactical withdrawal, back, get out of the room, let's all go. No one's yelling out orders to the other police saying, hey, let's all move back. Let's keep this thing under control. Let's keep this situation controlled. Let's keep him contained into one room. It's just drop the knife. Wait, bang, which sounds like drop the knife. Wait, he's not dropping the knife. Let's just shoot him. That's what it sounds like. So our Queensland police just, are we now, have the standards dropped so low where they're recruiting people who cannot handle the stress, cannot handle the pressure that you're under? They're unable to run through all of these things under high pressure. They're not able to think through the situational use of force models that we have. Or is it just that instead of looking at things and saying, okay, I am justified, I can justify it, I can justify using my weapon, using my firearm, but that doesn't mean that I am justified. Just because I can justify it doesn't mean that I am justified. And the Queensland Police Service need to look at these things and say, hey, we are using our firearms way too much. There is a reason why the public have lost faith in the Queensland Police Service. And if nothing changes on their behalf, then nothing changes. Nothing changes, then nothing changes. Queensland Police Service need to change the way they do things. They need to change their behavior. They need to revisit their situational use of force models. They need to revisit their training with all these young officers that are coming through. And my advice is, please come to your house, get on the floor, spread eagled, and yell out, "I've got no knife, I've got no weapon." Because, mate, the way we're looking at the moment, you even flinch at a police officer, they're drawing their guns, and you're getting shot. Anyway, let me know what you think. I'm Jay Fallon. Thanks for listening to The Slippery Slope.
And say it isn't real, and please don't go away. Just give me one more day. What if I could? What if I could turn back time? I'd make you smile again. And if I could unbreak your heart, and we could start again. What if I could? What if I could turn back time? I'd make you smile again. And if I could unbreak your heart, and we could start again. We could start again. We could start again. We could start again.